And we're live.
First,
We are live, and we are live, and we are also. What?
Hold on.
Is that you or me?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I got worried.
I fixed it.
It's okay. I forgive you this once. All right. Professional. How is everyone doing? Paul is still standing tall despite the compression fracture. Is it a compression fracture or just
A suppression.
let's just say if he
depression fracture.
if he was a baking additive, he would be shortening. No. If he was like an elderly supportive arthritis tool, he would be compression socks. No, that's it. Okay. All right.
I have nothing.
I'll think of some more. If he would be a state of mind that gave me a hard time in college, he'd be depression.
Now that I like. I like that.
That's topical.
Hey, I'd like to point out that we were early
we were
this week.
The stream went live early, and then we went live right on time. So that's
Technically,
pretty big.
we were early. And it technically is the best kind of technical. What is up?
Hello.
We are here. We don't have a guest this week.
We don't. But you know what?
That's fine.
Like I said in the chat, like we have enough weight and presence, both weight figuratively and weight physically, for like a third host.
I'll have you know,
You're down 10 pounds.
I'm down 10 pounds, y'all.
So that's
10
like
pounds.
a shirtless, hatless
Since
host.
Workbench Con.
And Dan, to celebrate your 10 pounds.
I'm going to. I'm having my first drink since Workbench Con right now.
I feel like I want to give you a
low
gift.
Calorie, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 99 calories.
99 calories of beer on the wall.
B81. I got 99 calories in a bitch A1.
Whoa. Hey. John, upstairs.
He's already up there.
Okay.
I kicked him out.
You politely
any of
asked him to
this.
leave. You were very polite and thoughtful and fatherly when you did it.
Yes.
Dan, how are you?
I'm good. Oh, I keep hiding Kamani's face. I gotta.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I have, look at this patriotic
I was
pines, baby.
wearing that yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's a hella comfy shirt. So I'm very happy.
It's one of the reasons why I like going to these maker meetups, Workbench Con, Maker Camp. I always get a new wardrobe of t-shirts.
At least one to three. Or
I think
five.
I got like 6 or 7 new
I
t-shirts.
got a lot too. I think I got a good 5. 4?
And I
No,
think 4 of them are PWN shirts.
Really? Did you take
I don't
Katrina's?
know if you know this. I don't know if you know this. No. No. Too soon. Nick and Braden, I don't know exactly which one, but they found all the extra swag bags.
Oh, yeah.
And they may or may not have swiped a couple.
I have a bone to pick with Braden because he said, I got an extra bag for you, and then I never saw him again.
Oh,
so
well, maybe that's why I have 3.
Nick Brim, were they free or were they just somewhere where people weren't looking, which is just the definition of free?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm only here. I don't ask questions. They were free.
all right,
Yes,
Dan.
of course they were.
Dan, can I
free.
give you your gift now for losing weight?
You're gonna give it to me
actually,
like virtually?
I actually
or?
got you something. Look under
Really?
your desk. I worked with Kayla on this.
You are a lying sack of shit.
She said she put it under the desk.
There's nothing there.
Is it like to the side?
Stop.
Well, okay. Well, this kind of backfired.
Yeah, it did. You're a lying sack of poop.
Can you look under the side table there? Jesus. No, I'm not.
What the hell is this?
Surprise!
The timing. Your timing was awful.
Braden's timing was
Awful.
he said, ready on your command. I thumbs it up, and this little biatch took an extra 30 seconds. I had to stall.
Can you put the Another Woodshop podcast logo right over his face?
Yeah, I'll change it to this one.
I took off my sweatshirt that said Sawdust Talk.
Good.
So
Still wearing the Sawdust Duck underwear.
It's a G-string.
It's
Is Braden our guest this week? Are we doing this?
Braden's just a special host. I literally called him like 30 minutes ago and was like, yo, you want to be on tonight? I'm real low energy and I miss your face. So boom. And he told me all about his kid and how
You
the
didn't
kid's
tell me
definitely.
you were wearing a Total Boat hat. Now I gotta switch
See?
hats.
Oh, I gotta get my Total Boat
Hold
hat.
on.
No, keep it on. We're trying to lock down that sponsor. Might as well. Oh.
Shopsmith.
Hold on.
Yeah, be jealous.
This product placement coverage is sponsored by
No.
X-Fasten.
Oi, the X Fasten tape. I have so much of that tape.
I had to do awful things for this hat.
Wait, are we live? Are we not?
We're live
Yeah,
on,
we're
on
live.
the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So people see your dumb face.
I was not ready to not have to put in like the password and everything. So I was copy and pasting, and next
Did you
thing I
not
knew, I
click the
heard
link?
Dan. I had a whole bit.
You didn't-
Oh, you gave him the.
don't worry about it.
Oh, a secret.
Oh
Secret.
God.
It's fine.
I'm
Lose
just gonna
that
log
link.
in the middle of the week.
So hot.
You gave him the official.
Hey Dan, how about
link,
you
not
shut up
the-
and maybe don't tell him that.
Oh,
So now he knows and we have to
whoops,
change
I
it.
just ruined it. didn't
Wow,
I? Whoops.
good job. Good job.
Yikes.
But yeah. No,
We're gonna
I
need to get a new link. Fantastic.
I was just like thinking like, I would like to have I want to have a guest today, but I didn't want to put in the work. Like I didn't want to have to like do because like listen, when we have a guest on, like I spend a good like 30 minutes to an hour doing research. Like what are you drinking? What? What?
Is that a bottle of Lysol? What is going on?
Is that lemon
That's-
pledge?
That's 2 quarts of
Diet lemon
green tea
pledge.
citrus.
Good Lord.
Oh.
Just
Can you kill
downing
that?
Lysol
Oh, thank
over
you.
here.
Can you guys hear a buzzing in the background?
No.
Good. Ooh, there we go. Ooh,
There's
sexy
a bit of an
time.
echo though.
Is there an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Oh, he's doing that
Echo?
thing again.
Echo?
Are you doing the thing? Are you doing the
Are you
thing
doing
that
a bit
do in the
again?
chat? Is that what
No.
you're doing?
It's Thursday night. Of course I am.
Oh, you son of a bee. But yeah, no, I do research on the hosts. I write some kind of intro. I don't actually just wing
Oh,
those.
that's right. I forgot about that.
So I was
I'm
like,
why do all that?
I want to like hang out with someone and
Whatever
like
thing.
BS and just like have a good time and have a third to bounce comments off of. And he's never here to defend himself when we make fun of him.
Who can I just completely phone it in on?
Um,
Braden, you free?
you're my second choice, so
Emma says Braden has an echo. See, I trust Emma.
Well, do I actually have an echo, or do I have an echo from when I said echo, 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 echo?
I'm not
Just
seeing
kidding.
an echo.
Oh my gosh.
Get out!
Emma,
You're sleeping
you
on the
can't give this
couch.
to me.
That's why
On a
Emma's my
couch with that
favorite.
one.
That's why Emma's my favorite.
And no support pillow. Pete's
Paul says he gets to be a special host and I can't even get on as a guest. Call me when your back is healed.
well,
maybe.
yeah. Well, we have a height limit, and he. Well,
A real low bar for the height limit.
I know
because I'm
everyone's
short
gonna
AF.
everyone's gonna be like, well, hey, but you had Adam Barnett on. Well, I will have you know, that was a community outreach thing.
So
We had
speaking
Adam
of-
Barnett on yesterday.
Oh, really? How was
I
it?
saw that. I
It was
didn't. I
fine.
didn't watch
He
it,
was
but I saw it.
fine. He was fine.
It's fine.
He was fine. He wasn't not fine. He was definitely something. Oh, my hair's so-
Adequate.
oh,
Ad-
Yeah, oh,
Adam
yeah.
is adequate.
he definitely ought to quit. Okay. All right.
Are we making fun of Barnett and he's not even here? I don't
Oh.
even see him in the.
Oh,
Oh, is he not? Oh,
well,
all right, be cool, everyone. No,
It's
I,
no fun if he's not
I
here.
love Adam. He's also like
Lars. Adam Barnett.
we actually
identifies
we
as a
had this
troll
conversation at Workbench Con where like I made a short joke and he's like he just like under his breath so like not that short. I'm like you're actually not. You're like he's like what 5'8", 5'7", something like that. Like it's not short. I don't know
I will
how
say
the whole
that
thing
there
started.
Are not many people that I am taller than because I'm pretty short,
Definitely not taller than me.
but I know I'm not. Thank you. I'm taller than Adam Barnett and I'm taller than Jeff from Maker's Way, and that's all I know.
Oh, that's his name. I've been calling him Make from Jeffers Way this whole time.
Make from Jeffers Way.
We got to have that dude on. He is.
Yes, we do.
He's still upset about the beer, Dan. So we
Jeffers
gotta-
Way?
I'm sure he is.
Jeffers
I
Way.
mean,
Yeah, Make from Jeffers Way.
What a dick move I pulled.
You know, you are what you eat, Dan.
I get such a kick out of Jeff because like the entire time we were at WorkbenchCon this year, we kept like talking more and more because we're getting to be better friends, and so we would like share little things about us outside of woodworking, and we kept having like the moment when it was exactly the same thing for the two of us. And then
So
I
you-
just
you
got a
fell in
radio
love.
arm saw, and he messaged me. He's like, "Dude, I've got the same exact one with the same damage." And I'm like, "Are you me?"
You guys just Spider-Maning each other?
Spider-Man
And then we tongue kissed.
Over the internet?
Yeah,
That
took a lot of work.
de-escalated quickly.
Yeah, tell me how that works. I need
Tell me
information on
why.
it.
Ain't nothing but heartache.
Tell me why.
Okay, speaking of being short, you guys,
We got 3 people.
Physically or personality or patience?
all of the above, but
Okay.
physically mostly.
Dan's short 10 pounds.
I'm struggling really hard on getting into my new truck. It's a bit of a jump.
oh.
I need to get new running boards hard. I'm pretty sure I heard some girls laughing at me when I went to the store tonight when I was trying to jump in.
Did you have to get a running start? Please say yes.
I have to grab the
Can you do
steering
a
wheel
video of
and
this?
like jump and
Dude, because
and
I
pull myself
saw
in at
it,
the
like
same
I had the full like AI render in my head of you trying to get in a truck and like just like not being able to crest a hill,
jumping
and then do a
up
second
and,
one.
and leaning over and pulling myself in.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Emma complains because she has to slide out of the car. She can't like step out. She has to slide off the seat.
I just have like a mental picture of you being as short as like Cotton Hill from King of the Hill, but hopping up in a truck.
Oh
Dang,
my
new truck done blown off my ankles.
god. Oh my god. I just like
Is this where I come for hot young singles? You got the wrong. This is exactly the opposite of that.
that always makes me think
You're
of the roofing ad that was like hot shingles looking to get
Hot
nailed in your area. No, nobody's ever seen that. Okay.
I haven't seen that.
Shingles.
Speaking of hot shingles,
Mhm.
I might
Are you getting a new roof?
be getting a new roof too.
Do you need to
Roof?
see the doctor?
For many things, but not
did
for
it-
shingles.
Didn't you talk about when I did my roof? You were like, I'm never replacing my roof, and if I do, I'm gonna do insurance fraud.
I didn't say insurance fraud. Whoever's listening, there's no
We're
fraud.
kidding. We're
He
kidding.
didn't say insurance fraud. He implied it.
No, so like 4 days ago, right? My wife is already like
My wife.
not
my wife, his wife.
super happy with me because I'm not keeping my trail boss and I'm getting a new truck. And she's one of the things that's on her mind is like, we have to get a new roof. You said that we need to get a new roof. Where are we going to come up with that money? I'm like, I don't know. The Lord will provide. No, I didn't say that.
All right. Dan Scrap Roof
Ooh. Wait, he's onto something. Go on.
with lacquer.
Oh yeah. Because once it
The
cures,
lacquer
it's
will definitely hold up.
it's definitely
Got
once
UV
it's
inhibitors or
Mhm.
something. No, but
Jason inhibitors.
I had a guy just like show up. He's like, hey, I'm with such and such roofing company. We're a block over, and I happen to notice your roof is old and shitty. And I
Mom
was like,
spaghetti.
yes, it is. He goes, I can do a free inspection, and we can see if we can get your insurance paid for it. Not fraud. Not fraud.
And Dan proceeded to walk down the primrose path that every single roofing salesman is taught on day one of how to get customers.
Hey man, if he can work this deal, he found spots. So
Oh, they always do.
he may
How
save my
convenient.
summer.
That's just like
I'm
when
happy.
I had the
Why can't
insurance
you-
come out to inspect the loose shingles from the just years of damage and the big turkey vultures that we had.
Loose shingles in
No,
your
like
area.
actually, loose. Hot, that's hot. And he gets up there and he's like, your roof's looking good. You guys still got a couple years on it, blah, blah. I ended up fixing that spot. Hope you don't mind. We're like, cool, not mad at all. Then like I had multiple salespeople come out and they were like, this roof, like it's like years over. Like you should have, it's so like, depending on who's on a roof, they got different different opinions.
Well, why can't you guys just be happy for me? Okay.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's all I'm asking.
Also, Dan, I don't want to be that guy, but Jake called it out here. Jake Vance. No one's ever doing a roof. No one's ever doing a roof down the street. No one's ever installing solar. We're working with.
You know what? I don't care.
Down the street.
I really don't care.
No, but it's so funny because like I live in one of those neighborhoods where we all literally all know each other, and we talk. And so when they're like, "Oh, we're actually going to be working on blank's house," and I'm like, "No, you're not. I know for a fact you're not. Like, I know him. You're not." So. No, but look, I hope I'm busting your balls, but I hope that they can get it done.
If I can get a new roof, I mean, dude had data. He's like, we had a storm on this day. We can say it did blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm in. Let's do it. So,
you know what I hate?
I'm looking at like the roof on my house. I don't mean to flex, but it's a big roof. Okay, just saying. The roof on my house is probably going to cost like 30 G's to replace. Without insurance.
Wow, mine was only 12 and change for mine.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what get prices, obviously. I need to move this so it doesn't look like a Jewish star.
Very, it's borderline mansion, Pete. Okay, first of all.
It's got a Nebraska mansion.
Dan, it's barely worth...
how many living rooms I got.
Dan, it's barely worth a mansion, let alone a mansion.
So if I could just get a new roof for the cost of my deductible, that gets me a win in my wife's book. And that's all I care about currently.
Anybody listening, if you happen to also have a side hustle selling Kirby vacuums and Cutco knives,
come on,
I got an address. Easy sale.
Come on by.
You got to see these vacuums pick up everything.
Especially if you can do on trade for scraps.
If you can cut the Kirby vacuum with the Cutco knives.
Oh, don't get me started.
And bring your phone books and Atlas sets.
Actually, wait, we were at the woodworking shows in the beautiful and scenic Edison, New Jersey, and there was a Cutco booth.
I feel like that's sarcasm.
No, it's very sarcastic. There was a Cutco booth at the woodworking shows, and we're all like, "Why? Like, why? Why are you here?"
Have you ever tried to chisel out a hand-cut dovetail using Cutco knives?
Oh man, you just made me think of something.
I've never had enough money to own Cutco knives.
Really? You've never been poor?
Aren't they like really expensive?
Hey, Jeff from Maker's Way is here. Or at least Maker's Way is here. I don't know if that's Jeff.
Yeah, but more importantly, Max Reed said that
are you talking about porn?
He can't attend Maker Camp this year.
Wait, who?
Max Reed.
Why, yo?
Max needs to power move like I did and get the wedding moved.
Max, I am all for love. I'm like I'm all for love. I even watch Love Is Blind with Emma. But
that's
listen. Yeah,
all for love. That's like a song or something.
But I need you to break up this marriage. Or at least have them like rethink it and delay it a little bit. You know, like
can you call in a bomb threat now?
No.
To the wedding?
No.
Here's what you do. I got an idea.
Breaking up the marriage is fine. Calling in a bomb threat, that's too much.
Here's what you do. I saw this on TikTok. It's super evil and brilliant. The guy was like, I'm bored at work today. So he was going into all his buddies' trucks and throwing hair ties on the passenger side. That's so effing evil and so brilliant.
I think I saw that same TikTok.
That is so evil. Cause like, I mean, like me and Emma are very stable. If there was a random hair tie in my car, I would have a very hard time explaining it.
Especially when it'd almost be easier if there actually was a story behind it, but this random hair tie shows up. How do you even start that? I don't know where it came from. It fell out of the sky.
Yeah. I'll just tell her Carmine was in the car and he had a hair tie because he got long hair.
Well, yeah, I'd be like, do you understand the degenerates I work with?
I mean also my argument would just be like, Emma, look at me. Who am I screwing? Like I'm
exhausted all the time.
I'm so lucky to have you. Like
and then my wife
not landing anything else.
You lost 10 pounds. You're like a god now. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If a woman talks to me, it's probably because I like drop something. Like, hey, excuse me. What's up? You dropped your keys. Oh, damn it.
Maker's Way, no joke. Left my windows down in my truck, and when I got in, there was a crack pipe on the floorboard.
Yesterday. Yesterday.
Oh, wait.
That's a different spin on the hair tie prank.
Honestly, that would
I'd
be
rather have
easier
a
to
hair tie,
explain.
I think. Unless can you get money out of that crack pipe though?
Like, cause I have none of the
Can you
signs.
sell that on the Facebook Marketplace? Can you do that?
Oh, Patrick, I am catfishing women with my photo. Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, I should have worn my shirt.
Oh, you should have. You didn't think ahead. I wore your shirt.
I didn't.
Joke's on you.
Speaking of found items,
I actually don't have one of your shirts. I gotta order one.
who?
Yeah, you
Braden?
Do I have one?
Yeah, I brought you and Emma shirts last year to Makers Camp.
Oh,
Ouch.
wait. Never mind. I
Oh,
literally slept
wait.
in it the other day.
Oh, the one
I
you
think.
cut
Did
up
I?
and you.
Or is that-
eggs? Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Or did it? No, actually, it might have been the mayonnaise shirts. I
fact
made sure you
check.
guys had mayonnaise shirts.
Did I maybe sleep in it the other day? Or was that David Ward's shirt? I don't know. I sleep in a lot of maker shirts. Ladies or boys. Oh yeah, hers is pink.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a medium bug shirt.
So
So
I found a pair of AirPods in the grocery store parking lot tonight.
yep. Mm-hmm.
What do? Do I keep
You
them?
just
I would say the very first thing you should do is remember that those go inside people, and ears are gross.
I understand.
Listen. I mean, what?
I did the reverse
agree with
Find
Braden.
My phone thing.
Butts
They
are just
belong to a
pockets.
girl. They belong to a girl named Kelsey. So Kelsey, if you're listening, I got your AirPods.
Do you actually know? How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
You can do a reverse find your phone thing.
Oh, cool.
And you can open up your Find My and say there's a button that says found item.
Oh yeah, I've never
Yeah.
found anything, but
Like an air tag.
that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe
You can
maybe
do
she
that
was
with
trying.
AirPods too.
Maybe she was trying
They
to
belong
track
to a
you
girl named
because
Kelsey.
you're a big deal. Well, if she shows up at the house, just make sure
That's
she's not.
what I told my wife wants them, right? And I'm like, let's chill for a couple days and see if some random stranger shows up at the house.
Because they're paired to her. Find my whatever. But in 90 days, they're hers. Oh,
What the hell was that?
Emma took her shirt off and threw it at me.
Oh.
Our marriage is still very healthy.
Right.
Yeah. No, I did sleep in the shirt the other day. Hey,
Ooh, that's a little bug classic.
it's a classic. Oh, is there a new one? Oh, the new one that's dripping in pizzazz.
Oh no, there's the dynamic logo one, and then I think I might get some made in the drip.
Are you getting the reverse of Dan's logo? The BBWW.
I've been making that joke since like the second time I met Dan, and he's never found it funny.
Dave, I literally
I don't find it funny.
just said that I slept in your shirt
Patrick
the
was
other day.
making that joke yesterday, and I'm like, it's not funny. It's not. I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I'm this close to
Muted just in time.
Changing his name.
No, just getting rid of Braden as a friend altogether. Because
Bang
I
your
just
butt
can't
flap.
Have it. Can't have it.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you would, because it's just so hard to find adult friends
It
when
really
you have
is.
when you have a good personality. And
This is accurate. At my age, finding new friends, it's just not gonna happen. It's not
like,
gonna
I
happen.
literally had to find you on the internet.
I just assume that I'm gonna find new friends like I find AirPods in a parking lot. I'll find
randomly and full
on
of
the
earwax.
streets. Yeah,
And they're only there because someone else is looking for him.
probably. Yeah. And they gotta
like how
find my
you-
air tag.
I like how you have the owner's name, and you're
there's
still
like-
like,
there's no-
how do I get them back? Oh no, they're mine.
I mean,
AirPods are
when
like
you
$100.
here's the
dude.
thing: when you tag the
I'm poor,
found
Braden.
whatever.
I just spent a lot of money on a vehicle.
Just go back to the Chevy dealership and be like, hey, I need you to throw in a pair of AirPods for this deal to work.
Can you guys do a reverse mortgage on this car? Get a HELOC on your vehicle. Can you do that? Home equity line of
HELOC.
credit, or it's car
Oh,
car
no,
equity.
no.
KELOC, KELOC, what's the-
Car equity line of credit.
car?
Oh no, that's a helicopter.
CELOC.
Top lock and drop.
I don't know. Extended
No, I don't have
extended
any
cab
jokes.
line of credit. I like that. Yes. ECLOC. Or ECLOC. I like that. Yeah, Jake gets it. Just just do your thing. Good stuff.
Here comes the Lysol.
It's the
Good soup.
Athletic Brewing Hazy IPA or Free Wave Hazy IPA.
You're drinking Lysol because you have COVID, and that's how you clean yourself out, right?
I have, knock on wood.
I've heard that that's what you can do. You can just you could either drink or ingest it.
Yeah,
or,
Brayden, right now
inject it.
we no more
I think that's
lemon
bleach.
pledge.
Oh, inject bleach, right?
Yeah,
Bleach.
that's bleach and bright lights in the big city.
You
Finish my.
You can
FC
only
order.
eat it if it's in a Tide Pod.
Let me talk to the people that are buying stuff for me on Etsy. I get your money right away, whether or not I fulfill the order.
Well, that's because you're at that tier. Not everyone does that.
I know.
Suck it, customers.
It's so funny. People are so mad I cut down a tree. That's hilarious. People are like, why'd you cut down a healthy tree? Like it's an ash and it didn't flower last year at all. So
Dead ash.
that ash though.
Maybe it's a late bloomer.
Aren't we all, Dan?
It's all right.
Okay.
Somebody had to.
I like
Also,
Are you keeping the wood? Are you doing anything with the wood? I mean, that's great firewood, if anything.
So I'm gonna
Honestly.
work really hard to cut a good section of it fairly flat and actually get a horse and stumping
Oh, see?
horse thing, whatever the hammerschlagen. There we go.
Hammerschlagen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I almost said Kyle Stumping Horse, the guy from our buildings.
Who's the stumping horse?
Oh, we should try to have him on. He's too important for us.
He's
maybe
way
not.
too important.
You know what? Let's have him on. Yeah.
He was on the Modern Craftsman.
Never heard of that.
A couple weeks ago. It's
Oh yeah, Emma
Little
loves that
po-
game.
little
Loves
podcast.
getting almost killed by a hammer. And I'm not gonna lie, we had some clenched moments today with that tree. Because like it was on like a 45 and there was one random spot to sit in and we're like putting a wedge in and eventually we had to like cut on the opposite side. The side that like when the tree was falling, if it wanted to kick up, that's literally the direction it was gonna go. So yeah, that was a little sketchy, but
Did you get it all on video?
we did. Oh yeah. It's in there.
Fantastic.
Tell me
I
you don't
love
watch
seeing
my
sketches.
stories without telling me you don't watch my stories, Dan.
Hey, well, here's the thing. Here's the difference, Pete. I tagged you in some stories. I tagged you. So you should have got a message.
I get a lot
You
of
didn't
messages.
tag me.
I'm kind of a medium deal.
drama.
Yeah.
I saw a really cool TikTok of somebody cutting down a tree where they did the 45, like the 45s to cut it, and then they went down and basically cut almost like a giant finger joint between the stump and the
Oh,
tree.
yeah.
So
I've
it
seen that.
fell and it
Oh
basically
yeah,
just
I saw
pivoted.
that. That's
Yeah.
You know that you do that daily when you can pull off that maneuver and like miss a house perfectly. Oh,
Yep. That's how you pick up chicks. Like that's how you do it.
Alaskan
dudes.
sawmill,
Or
Central
you steal their
Jersey
AirPods
sawmills.
and wait for them to show up at your door.
That's how you do it. Hey,
You-
since you're here,
no.
I mean,
That's not-
find.
That's a bad direction to go. Do you have an
Was it-
age? That's a weird thing to say.
Sorry.
let me repost this
I
thing.
legitimately found them. It's a joke.
Happy
It
Pi
was a
Day.
poor joke.
It's also Thursday, so that means Pete and I are going to
Yep,
be going
there
live
it is.
tonight on our YouTube channel for the
It's weird. I gotta unblock you.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get tagged in any of these.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know.
You got invited
I
10
didn't
minutes
even
ago.
I didn't get a promo
No,
reel.
I
I'm
did
not
that
even
story
on
earlier
the Zoom.
today. I did that story today at like 11 a.m. And this evening I get a text from Pete at like 5 p.m. Central Time. He goes, "Hey, it's Thursday. Just a reminder." I'm like, "Yeah, tell me you don't watch my stories without telling me you don't watch my stories."
They're usually trash. It's usually you picking up your kids, dropping off your kids. Max.
Yes,
Max said
it's
those
Pi
Max is
Day.
worth it.
Because everybody loves pie and they eat it on this day for some reason. I don't get it.
No, it's also another day.
Well, I don't know.
I'm
if we
glad
can
you
say
said
that
it
out
because
loud.
I was trying to figure out how to work it in.
Steak and eggs and sausage.
Steak, eggs, and sausage.
It is National Steak and BJ Day.
I just learned that today. I didn't
Gentlemen.
know that was a thing. Who sent that to me? I think it was like I think it was RC Woodshop.
It was in the
Sent that
filthy
to me.
chat, so that's
Was
yeah.
it-
Well, I
was
put
it
it in the
an-
chat
was it an
after somebody
offer?
sent it to me.
What's up?
Oh, I was just asking Dan. He sent it to you like as like an offer or
No, it wasn't RC Woodshop.
just like a hey, Dan, just want to make sure you remembered this.
Yeah,
like, was it a
Jimmy
DM?
DeResta
Well,
sent it
I
to
made
me.
a story that said, it was Against the Grain, another Nebraska woodworker.
Oh, it'd be nice to have so
I
many.
made a story that said it's
On-
Pi Day, and I don't know why they call it Pi Day, and he sent it me.
Dude, there's
Math.
literally
He
no
sent me
makers in
a screen
Jersey.
grab of the wiki page. It's Steak and BJ Day as well.
I mean, it's a pretty nice holiday.
I had no idea. I've never celebrated.
I think this is the year you should try. Like you've got all the chips stacked in your face.
I got all the chips stacked against me currently.
You know, he bought a car.
All of the
He needs a
chips.
new roof.
Not just my chips. I got
the bank's
a community
chips.
of chips.
Like he's also like he literally is trapping his family upstairs for an entirety of Thursday night for 4 years now. So
Yes, true that.
I think you should record the pitch. Hey, I just heard about this holiday.
hey, I have an exciting opportunity. Or no, my favorite. I just had
We're
something.
doing work a block over.
I just had something come across my desk that I knew I had to bring to your attention. By the way, Dan, happy anniversary.
For the podcast?
We've been doing
Is
this
that
for
today?
4 years, buddy. Cheers.
4 years. Hey, man. There's the camera. Okay. No,
Stop
that's
it. Get out of here.
Lysol.
No, you weren't even alive when we
It's
met.
a
You weren't even
friendship,
alive.
it's a friendship cheer. Okay, here, dusty glass.
Were you even on
All right,
Instagram?
that's better.
Actually, were you
Yeah,
even
for
on
4 years. We've been doing this for 4 effing years. Holy moly.
Right? Carry the 2. Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because next week,
We still don't get paid for this.
yeah. Who's gonna be on a 200?
200th episode? I'll tell you
I don't
who's
know.
not going to be
Not
on it.
Braden. I'm getting all the people
Braden.
in so that they can't ask twice. Got him. We
All
should
right, cool.
probably lock
This
down
is
the sponsor.
This is the pre-show, not the actual episode. So I'm gonna duck now. I'll see you guys at number 200. Let's be
I don't
honest.
know,
You guys,
we haven't really put any actual thought into 200 yet, I don't think. At least
I don't know.
not together. I mean, I've thought about it, but never really shared anything.
Let's talk about it in private, or you want to?
You want to talk about it publicly?
Or I
Or you
don't
want
know.
to talk about how, like, we're going to just quit?
Oh yeah, we're done.
Beyonce.
We're done.
200 is
We're done.
it.
That's it. And we're gonna come back
It.
with, and then the new show is gonna be awful, and you guys are gonna be bring back the original show, and then we'll bring back AWP Classic. I know you guys are gonna pay out the butt for it. That's how to get you.
Classic minus
Well,
some
yeah,
things.
yeah.
I like Wild Cherry AWP. It's just my favorite.
I do like a nice cherry
With a shot
Pepsi.
of vanilla.
Is it cherry Pepsi? Wild cherry? Whatever. The cherry Pepsi. My favorite.
Since we're talking about this,
Or cranberry Sprite.
nah,
Around
man.
the holidays?
What is it?
Beer,
Peaches
gelatos.
beer. No, Dr. Pepper has a something of vanilla. Is
Oh.
it cherry and vanilla? Cream and vanilla?
Yes, it's
Cherries and cream?
I feel like it's vanilla and something.
Yeah.
Vanilla Coke
don't
from
know.
Waffle House. Wow, that's a sentence that just
That
wow.
awful.
Man, Waffle
Dr.
House.
Pepper, vanilla.
Yeah, look it up. See what it is. Bing it.
Cherry vanilla.
Now I'm really curious.
Oh,
now
it's
what it-
vanilla float.
Ooh.
No, I don't like that.
No, that
I
ain't
quit.
right.
Do I have the good?
Caffeine
Like, good,
free?
good? Ah,
No.
damn it! I didn't get the good.
No, it just says vanilla float. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Cream
Cookies
soda.
and cream.
Yeah. Cream sodas. Odie's oil
Oh.
bars.
Cookies and cream is real good ice cream. That's the best flavor of ice cream.
Indeed.
Or milk and
Dude.
cookies is the one.
Can
That's
we-
what they call it here.
Can we stop talking about this right now?
Oh, I'm sorry.
trying to- You guys are
Um,
having a bad time.
Oh, I haven't eaten.
Waterloo seltzer, peach flavored. Dan, really good. No, I'm not. I'm actually staying on topic with healthy stuff. Waterloo peach seltzer. It actually tastes like it's got peach juice in it. Peach
Where does
juice.
one get that?
Peach juice. Menards probably, or a ShopRite, or a
I don't
Wegmans,
think Menards.
or Come and Go.
Don't have any of those. Come and
What-
goes.
What's the name
Gone.
now?
I don't think they've released it yet. Tug and Twist. I don't know.
Rump and Stump.
Bust and Blast.
Reach and Round.
This comes up in our group chat like every day. I swear to God.
Renamed to
And then
Shopsmith.
there's like 30 names that just scroll by. Yank and Crank, yes.
Pump and
I
Dump.
mean, we're not exactly solving like world hunger in that chat. We have a
We're not solving
cumulative-
anything.
we have a
actually.
cumulative IQ of 7, and there's 30 people in it.
Is that the Maker Come chat, the Oma Bros, the Influencers?
Yes.
All of
Oma
them.
Bros. Oma Bros is a high tier exclusive chat.
Yeah, no, thanks.
That is true. That is true.
Influencers is bad enough. It's bad enough that we kept that thing alive. It's on life support.
Business.
Bit nasty. Also, how do you reach those clamps over your
How do I get in?
CNC?
You're already there, Patrick. You're already there.
I
Yeah, sorry, Patrick.
like awkwardly lean over the table and then curse and try and figure out where the hell to actually move my clamps to, because there was nothing there when I moved it, because I was trying to get them off of over here so that they wouldn't fall onto the laser. And then I promptly set up the CNC here and instantly regretted it. So
And now you're going to have to do something else because you got a bigger CNC coming.
yeah, so I got
Wow.
my shipping information on some parts that I'm going to be working on with Onefinity.
Well, tell me you effed
You
up
should,
without telling you effed up.
You should go in. Are you in the Facebook Onefinity group, the official one?
Yes.
You
I
should go
will.
in there and say that you ordered those parts and they're coming like that. You would piss off 90% of that group. I
No, because the
guarantee it.
parts that I have coming are also not available. So
Yes, I
I feel
know.
like that would just be a good way to just chuck gasoline on
No,
a perfectly good relationship.
I mean,
I think it's good to
Fine.
troll that chat once in a while.
oh,
I actually
yeah.
don't ever like. I need to go in there. I used to go in and just make people mad in Facebook. It was my Reddit. That's like where I
I've
would
been
go to like
doing
make
that
groups
lately,
mad.
like just picking out like stupid posts or just dumb spelling errors in groups.
Just
somebody
upload a
posted
video.
today.
Good.
Somebody posted today in the Onefinity group. I'm having trouble homing my machine, but he spelled it HOMEING. Or he said it's taking
Homing.
too long homing my machine. And I just said maybe if you try removing the E.
Wow,
would go
that's
faster.
that's a good one.
Ooh, it's a built-in e-stop.
Oh,
Wow, that's
Ah.
pretty good. Or just like do a video of like a part coming loose, like while you start to cut and just it starts moving, and you'd be like, "Can you guys tell me what's wrong with my vacuum bed?" And just like leave just leave that up. Yeah, that'll show them. Bam, got him. So do we have any
I do
questions?
think
should
I
probably
might
look-
take a picture of my shipping information and just post, dang, I ordered this last week.
Wow,
that's
I
all I'm
can't
saying.
believe it's
Just do that.
shipping
Just
same week.
post and run and don't even like
Just
respond to any
a
comments.
classic Facebook come and go.
yeah, you could call that that's perfect. Yeah.
Wow, we actually have 2 questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Horn
Our
dog.
One of
longtime
them's from me.
listener, we haven't heard from him in a while. What's his name? He's from France. What's his name?
Thomas Saint France.
Oh my! He sent one in.
Oh, but
that
no
reminds me,
voicemail.
need
I have to
send in
read
my
it.
question
Gross.
for the podcast.
Are you going to record it on the live? That'd be great. Do that.
Yeah, record the question and just call it
Brayden,
in.
how did you get so gosh darn good looking? The end. Love you. Bye. Send.
I feel like there's 6,100, Pete. Boom.
As
What? That's how many?
sales. All right, cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Etsy sales. It's pretty good. And I just pulled up Instagram and like, not hating on anyone's shop, but when it's just like, oh, sorry, it's the Levrek account and it's just like a place to like play putt and have beers and stuff. It looks really cool, but I'm like, man, I would use that. I would use the hell out of that space.
I would put so much dust on
I
the
would put
floor.
so
You
much
have no
dust
idea.
on everything, but also have the bar. Also still have the bar, and it would be covered in clamps. Actually, that's what I should
I
do.
would blow my load of dust all over. It would be great.
That is a nice shop though. Painted floors, everything. Ooh, sexy. Oh, there's actually a breeze.
That's actually a good idea, Dan. When we strip your shop down to the dirty bones and put everything back in, we should build a little bar in there.
When are we doing that?
Just temporarily. I think the Oma Bros and I were going to do it next weekend.
Oh, that's so
I was
brilliant.
gonna say it's not this weekend.
Next weekend?
Guys, look at what
Weekend after this coming
Povich
weekend?
said. It's gonna be bar clamps. They're all gonna be bar clamps after you put them on a bar. That's a smart joke, Maury Povich.
How does Maury Povich know these types of jokes? That's what I want to
Listen, he's seen a lot of stuff. You know, he's seen some stuff. But so wait, it's happening in like next week or 2 weeks?
I don't know. It's really up to Braden and Nick whenever they're free together.
I can't do it
get an
this weekend.
invite.
My dear sweet wife, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, don't do it this weekend. Be bad.
No, not this weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah, I got it.
Bring.
Oh, it's also St. Patrick's Day this weekend. So
We celebrated that last Sunday. I
celebrate privately.
I had a corned beef Reuben made out of leftovers today, and it was so good.
March 22nd and 23rd. I got nothing going on that weekend.
Yeah, which
And the weekend
anniversary of
after that
21 is it?
The
Careful,
weekend after that
careful.
is Easter weekend.
Careful, Patrick. I know what you're doing. I just don't trust you to be consistent enough with your jokes to not F it up.
Yeah. You can't
Nick's
trust
saying
Patrick
this
when he's
weekend,
drunk. Before you read Jeff's message, if you want to pay for my ticket, I'll fly out there and I'll clean your shop. I'll even take a Friday off. We'll do it a 3-day weekend.
I'd crowdfund that. I get $20.
If I didn't just make a very large purchase, I probably could swing that.
That's what you say that every
how
time.
long is this excuse going to go for?
For at least
I hear
5
this
years.
When are
every
you gonna start
single
doing
hour. I
fun
hear
again?
this.
5 years. For reasons, 5 years. 5.
You know, Dan,
What's up?
used to be cool. What happened?
Getting old.
Getting old, and the trucks are
gray.
getting bigger and taller.
Nip Bryn says this weekend's his only free weekend. He charges other weekends.
Dan, also, you should have honestly gone with the King Ranch, because then at least
It's a Ford.
it would have had to flip out, like the bottom comes out, so you have something to step on getting into the truck.
Plus,
Just
he'd be
saying.
draped in luscious leather.
And it has seat massagers. David Wirt has one. He'll tell you that thing basically
David's
like,
got a Ford. I definitely don't want one.
dude, it tickles your butt the whole time you drive. It's great.
Okay, well, you should have told me that.
He offered to
like a week
Emma
ago.
to sit in the truck to test it out. She declined politely.
Patrick, I agree. I prefer Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Dan has the butt rumbler in the Chevy. He just turns all notifications on and chucks his phone in before he
Can
gets
you
in.
choose zones, center, back? So the first time I actually experienced it was in Lee Oman's truck, and I was like, damn it. Like, I was like, this is what the other half lives like. I need this. Like, Mercedes doesn't have this. Trucks do.
He's loaded.
He's a Sparky. He's
No,
got
the truck I got it's pretty base. I mean, it's the Chevy Custom. It's like a step above like complete base.
Oh, so you got a
So
custom
it
one.
ain't got-
It's all custom.
This one came with a motor.
Yeah, it came with a motor, and that's about it.
It came with
And
a
four-wheel
metal
transfer case,
tailgate.
and that's it.
Came with a non-aluminum tailgate. We learned
Yeah,
today
take
that
that,
Nick
Brim.
Brim apparently cheaped out and got the aluminum tailgate. Coward.
Oh, when you got those tiny arms, you need.
What are you driving, Nick Brim? A K truck?
We can't make fun of Nick. He gets a company truck. He don't have to. Pay
Oh,
for
does
that
he
truck.
really?
Yeah.
Remember
that
that
That's a
time
free truck.
That slaps.
Remember
I'd
that
be up for
time
that.
Dan ran a poll to get a new truck and everyone said no, but he did it anyway?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that was
Last week.
that was last week, and the poll was like significantly more like keep the truck. It was
I
like
think I was the only one that voted for get a new truck.
I think it was
because
like
I like
60,
Braden.
and then went up to like
Thank you,
80,
Braden.
and Dan is like take it down, take it down.
I am really glad my wife wasn't watching that.
I'm sending
live.
that poll to Kayla. Like, is it too
She was.
Pepperidge
She
Farm?
was trying
Remembers?
to talk me out of it even the morning of. Like, I'm like, no, I've made up my mind.
Oh my God. You
The
sound
idea
like
burrowed itself.
It's in there.
so. Emma has only been mad at me for a purchase once, and it wasn't mad. It was just like, wait, what? It's when she found out how much a Capex costs. Because I kept talking about how I need a saw because like the other one's like crappy, whatever. She's like, do you have the money in account? I'm like, yeah, like I got a bunch of money saved up. Just like it's a big purchase. She's like, listen, you're gonna use it. You just get it. I'm like, cool. And then later we're like going for a walk, and it's like I still can't believe I spent like $1,400 on a saw. She was like, what? Like, well, it's yeah, that was
I
fun.
want Emma. I want Emma on camera. Oh, I thought you meant another time. I want to know what the story is.
What's
there.
the other time? I don't know.
Yeah.
This one's been like seething.
Uh-oh.
It's a slow burn.
We might have a whole situation here.
Well, we got Maury here. He can help you talk through it.
Maury.
I wouldn't say my wife is mad as much as
She's
she
just
is
furious.
it's just absolutely livid.
She is
Annoyed,
absolutely
and she doesn't
disappointed,
quite understand.
and
Like,
she fully understands that there's no way out. Like this is her life forever. And she
I mean,
just
we've
like,
been married 17 years. She understands how I think.
yeah, Patrick, we met on Friends on a Farm at Adrian's way back in the day. She's building a chicken poop or a llama poop. Llama coop.
I thought that was a tiny house for Dan to live in.
Yes,
For when he
the
visits.
trail boss was a lease. However, I had an awesome deal on that lease.
I just love
When
watching
you-
Dan justify this.
So no, all right. So
When the lease is up, you can buy it out. Okay. When you negotiate a lease, you negotiate it like it's a brand new car and
Mhm.
like you're going to own it. It's basically a rent own. So when you're negotiating it, you negotiate what is called the residual price. And that's what the dealer thinks that truck is going to be worth at the end of the lease. And I negotiated it to where the residual price was down to like 28.4. And I got the dealer to give me 35.5 for it. So I still got $7,000 equity on that truck, even though it was a lease.
I mean, they didn't give you that money. They just kept it in their pocket and said,
They applied it towards.
"Holy buckets, we got this guy."
They applied the $7,100 that I had in equity towards the $2,500.
Jim, you'll never believe this. Come here. Yeah, another one.
The sales guy said, "You know what, Dan? We could totally get you in this truck, and you won't even have to pay your deductible."
Oh man, I get like I forget the guy's account, but I get these TikToks once in a while of like he's a guy like our age, maybe a little younger, and he helps other like young people that like don't know what interest is and whatever, and they have like 2 Jaguars with like 18
Say that
and
again.
one
Say that again.
Jaguars,
Jaguars,
whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. They have fancy cars and like one
It's pronounced Wagwars.
Wagwars.
Jesus.
Like Bojangles instead of
It's a
Bojangles.
very, very soft J.
But like this chick was paying,
like
she had a
Jose.
60% interest on one of our loans. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. No, and like, and these people just don't
Wow.
know what it is. Like I some people just don't like, they legitimately just, they get really dumb, crazy cars and they don't know that they're getting completely screwed. That's why the repo industry is so good.
And Dave Ramsey just shat his pants.
Yeah, it wasn't Dave Ramsey. He would like drive to these people's houses.
Well, I am very, very, very proud of the deal I got.
No, I'm glad
So,
you got it.
You guys can talk all the crap.
Didn't
you
we
want,
talk
but
about this?
I crushed it.
Where Jason Hibbs got the truck. Did you listen to that like on their episode of Shop Sounds? Not Shop Sounds.
I don't listen
Lotta Stock
to that tripe.
or Shop. It was Shop Sounds. Wow, confuse you guys.
What is it
S's.
called? I don't even know.
But so the whole story goes, he's like, yeah, I needed a new bed cover, but I didn't feel like going out there to measure it. So I just started building the truck in the Ford app. And it's going to be here in like a couple weeks. Like that's basically the story. And at first you're like, what the F, Jason? Like, what are you talking about? But then he explains it actually very well and eloquently, which is like, if you're okay with it, like most of us have a car payment and like it's I was all for like paid off car. It was awesome not having that payment. But if your business, especially, can absorb a $600-700 payment, whatever it is, a month, and you're okay with that payment, as long as you have that business and whatever, why not get a really nice truck? And the thing is, like, every time you get a truck, you can get either the same one with like lower payments usually, or you can get a better truck and have the payments be exactly the same. So Dan did do the smart thing. I will say that. I'm all for the debt-free life.
Brand new warranty.
Brand new truck, brand new. That's another thing. Like, you know, anything goes wrong with it, they
got
cover
a bigger
it.
truck. Things aren't getting any bigger, so you had to go bigger somewhere else.
But like,
so,
did you have to get white?
you know, I went back and forth on that. I kind of wanted like a dark blue, but white was like calling me for some reason. Plus my wife has a white car, and now we match like you and Emma when you go to maker meetups.
He wanted a
Except not
different
clothes.
color, but the white truck was available right that second in front of him.
probably that too, yeah.
He went with white.
No, actually, I had to wait for this truck. I had to wait a couple days because it was in Kansas.
A couple days.
I don't believe that
Was
you
it on the
waited
ship?
1 second. I don't think you've got it in you.
I did wait. I waited. So I negotiated this deal with that truck not even being there. So I had to wait until. So I negotiated on Saturday, and I had to wait till Wednesday. So
Oh, baby.
suck it.
Did you get a discount because they made you wait?
Yeah, of course. I got a smoking deal, you guys. You have no idea.
You got a good deal. You got a good deal. And no,
It's
my
a
bill is
$60,000
not.
truck. I got it for after the $7,100 down.
70,000.
No, after the $7,100 equity from the lease, I'm only financing like 43,000.
All right, Dan, please tell
Do the
me
math.
that you are not putting any new rims on this thing.
Not right away.
Dan, I cannot have you be divorced. Tell me you are not getting different rims for this truck.
not
Oh my God.
for a
It's
while.
game over.
Not for a while.
Oh my
not
God.
for a while.
All
Not
right.
for a while.
We just do a timestamp so I know when like the divorce proceedings start. I can like cite
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Daniel Dunlap, you do not do that. Do not get new tires. Because like, what did you do with the old ones? Did you just sell
you
them?
don't need. Yeah, you don't need new tires. Don't buy new tires. You can probably put them on the new rims. The tires are new.
I hate you. I'm trying to save his marriage here. Not for a while.
Yeah, but there's nothing good on TV.
The factory tires are too slim, though. They need to be
Thick and girthy.
girthier. Yeah,
You can barely get in a truck as it is.
I said girthier, not taller.
That girth is usually a little taller too.
So what is it like having little tight tires on your big old truck?
See, if you're gonna make fun of me, I'm gonna have to
We have like Mazda
You're
tires
gonna,
on
you're
there.
gonna have to what? Find new friends?
do some things. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You look at you. How old are you? Like you're not gonna find any new friends. You're lucky that you found these. They found you actually.
I have a new set of rims and tires
I
with
hate
a
how
walnut
bright you
of
are.
yours here. So
I don't
can
make
do
any
no wrong.
friends. Me and my neighbor cut
Maybe
down
I
a
can
tree
3D
today, and we had the
carve
best
some
time ever. And we're only friends
3D
because we're
carved some
neighbors.
rims on my 150 out of walnut.
No,
now that's some content.
it's a
That's
2024
content right there, baby.
overcompensator. Yeah, I would love for you to put that on and then drive just down a street. It cracks, and then like your wheel just drops, and you completely mess up your brakes, alignment,
All
suspension,
four
everything.
wheels pop off at the same time. It just hits the ground and scrapes, and sparks are flying.
Yeah, but okay, so he may do some damage to the truck, but
It's got a skid plate.
the tight bond deal that he's going to work out from doing those glue ups is going to pay for lunch.
So basically, profit. It's profit. What? I don't like when I'm the voice of reason and when I'm the one that's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. It's not what this show's about. Oh my God,
All right.
Dan.
We should stop. This is nonsense.
Dan,
You
read
guys
the
are
question from Toma.
yeah, we're doing
we
a
haven't
podcast.
done that yet. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
I gotta pull up my
yeah.
email.
Well, while you're
I gotta-
pulling that up, let me play this one from the
Trail boss or the couch?
Horny
Next week on
dog.
Corey, you'll never guess who my guests are.
All right, you boys ready?
All right. I got the Tomahawk question.
Oh, you got it?
wanna go
Okay,
ahead and
read it
play
up. Yeah, read it.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Oh, he doesn't have a there's no audio file for that one.
No, I got to read it.
Oh, read it and then I'll translate.
And then
Can
I'll
you do
weep.
a French accent, Braden? Read this.
We.
Tomas says, "Hey guys, I am delighted to inform you that I spoke with our emissary and I am eagerly awaiting to hear tales from the new world." Okay. My question for tonight is about shop layout. I, as many others, have been trying to cram my shop with as many tools as possible, but I realize that I don't use some of them. And also, in a luthier shop or a chair shop, there's only what is necessary for that making guitars or chairs.
Yep.
Have you ever considered changing your shop layout for a more specific task? Or are you really want to have a can do anything in their shop?
That's a really good question.
Or are you really, yeah, hopefully that made sense. Especially because you two are self-made too soon.
Oh,
you might want to keep it as adaptable as possible for all you. Oh, I see what he did there with the self-made. Okay. To keep it as adaptable as possible for all your ideas. All right, bye.
A very, very American question.
Okay, so basically he's saying,
would you do a specialty shop ever? Or would you like Dan, would you ever just give up on commissions and just be like, I'm a CNC shop. Let's get a shopsmith CNC in here.
Because I mean, we're gonna talk about this on the show, but like I want to keep things open and be able to like adapt
the relationship
as needed.
Or the shop.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go into more detail on that question.
Bye, Hefe. Hefe's leaving his din time. Good question.
Well, let's time for me to have dinner too.
Play this voicemail. Hopefully he's gonna play. Let me know if you guys don't hear it.
I don't hear it. I still don't hear it.
Nothing to hear.
Should I hear it now?
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Do you hear it or no?
No.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, you guys
weren't
don't
messing with you.
Oh, you guys don't see
I've
that.
literally never messed with you one single time. I don't know why you.
Except all the times you did. Oh, because it's playing through the thing. I got you. If I could
the volume.
turn back time.
Echo.
Oh, that's why I didn't have this little check thing here. Everyone else heard it except you guys. You guys looked so stupid when you couldn't hear it. You should have seen your faces. It's on youtube.com/anotherwishop podcast. You can review. Okay. All right.
Can't wait.
Horny Cat Maps.
Hey guys, it's Mitch from Horn Dog Maps. If you think my voice sounds different, don't worry about it. It's 2024 and it's none of your business.
It's a little sexy, I'm not gonna lie.
So unsurprisingly, my question is about spraying finish. I have my picture frames I make, and I want to spray on a seal coat after rubbing on India ink or shellac. I've been looking at the bottom cut Fuji sprayers. I want to keep overspray to a minimum, and I think that would be a good option. I also would like to have 2 or 3 different cups, so I can have one with a shellac, one with water-based poly, and the other can be my clean-up cup that I can spray water or alcohol through. Would a setup like that work? And can I leave finish in the cup for semi-long-term storage? I'm thinking 1 or 2 spray sessions a week. Finishing is my least favorite part of the process, and I want to make that as efficient as possible. What do you guys use for your spray equipment? And do you do a thorough clean every time, or can you just give the tip a quick clean and call it a day until the next spray sesh?
That is a very beautiful question.
Just
Mitch.
the tip, Mitch.
Just the tip, Mitch.
Sometimes not even that.
Yeah, I have a newfound love with that one. But I am.
Did anybody else find that voice very sexy?
There's something. Emma earmuffs. There's something about it. It was like a slightly British, but not really. I don't know. 8-inch sprayer. Gotta work the tip on National Steak and Sprayer Day. Hey, look who it is.
Dude, what?
Really? Did you guys not catch
Is he
up?
like an hour behind?
Is he? Oh. Wait, did you just join?
He forgot to change his clock.
Wait, is he in a different time zone? Uh-oh. His shop clock is off.
Yeah, but he's responded to something that we talked about like
Oh,
30
an
minutes
hour,
ago.
An hour away. Oh, no.
I'm glad you're here, Scott.
Jeez. Oh.
Hello
him.
from the future.
I think I said this to him on the stoop last week, but I don't remember. But Scott was a hell of a good time. He was a good old time. He was not that I was expecting anything like whatever. But like,
There
here's
was
just a
time
good,
there.
there was definitely time. All right, here's a good time. So
6 or 7 watches.
cheers to you. What about watch? All right, you can tell me later. Did you
We gotta
kill
wrap
that?
this up because I'm out of Lysol.
Did you kill the whole thing?
This is like my water intake.
Is it? Don't give me this like, oh, it's my keto thing, whatever.
He's lost like
no,
40 or 50 pounds.
I know,
so
but then he
don't hate
drinks
on
a
him.
whole thing of Lipton. Are you drinking enemas?
No, I actually really, really like the diet green tea citrus, and the not diet version tastes different, which is fine because it's not keto, but this is keto. And I just buy jugs of stuff, and if I buy pop, I'll drink an entire jug of pop, and that's
I'm sorry.
horrible
What is
for
what is
me.
pop?
Soda pop.
Soda.
Nice soda pop.
Soda pop. Okay.
I think that's what you Easterners call.
When you get
soda.
a bagel and they put cream cheese on it, what is the action of, or like the quantity, the action, and the finished product of cream cheese? What is that called?
I call that a Pete.
Okay, I'll allow it.
There's a name for that.
I only eat bagels at your house. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
It's-
normally eat bagels.
I'm gonna educate you guys. You ready? Sit back. Are you guys sitting? Are you sitting?
I'm currently sitting. Yeah.
Brayden, he's standing. Good. It's called a schmear. A schmear is both the action, the amount, and like the finished thing. A schmear of bagel or a schmear of cream cheese on a bagel. It's a real
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Neat.
Come on, guys. This is more
Cool
exciting.
story, bro.
Ugh. You guys are the worst. I'm never making bagels for you guys again.
They've never done that.
No,
for
no,
me
Pete,
at,
no.
No.
Panera.
What? What's that, Dan?
They've never done that for me at Panera. They've never said that word. So.
Ugh. Yeah,
Pete, I literally took
Schmear.
extra. I put in time for Makers Camp, and I took an extra 2 days off, one on both sides, to make sure I got bagel time. If I don't get bagels,
This coming
I
year?
will destroy your house.
I didn't say you guys can come this year. We're gonna have a baby, so this is
Oh,
awkward.
that's
now.
fine. I
This
mean,
is
I'm
real
this is
awkward.
Show up. Also, I need a ride from the airport.
Also, you guys are probably driving the Impreza, and after being in my car for the last 2 months, it feels like sitting on the floor. Like it feels like you're sitting on literally on asphalt. It's insane. Like my car's not even that much higher up, but it's like significant.
I feel the same way whenever I drive my wife's car.
And it's
Like,
not even that low.
It feels like a go-kart.
Yeah, but
It's
it
like,
drives
this
nice.
is a death trap.
So remember, guys, if you take the scenic route, speed up into the hills, because if it's like you, Dan, and Nick, they're gonna chug.
Are you saying right now you're going to let us drive your car?
I have insurance for a reason. Also, if you total it, I get a new car. So
Okay.
I do have good
also,
auto insurance.
if,
Challenge
Dan,
accepted.
Dan, here's your thing. If you total it, you don't get to go to Maker Camp. So
I'll do it
So
on the
th-
way back.
so there's your incentive. Uh-huh.
What if what if we total boat it?
just epoxy.
Just shows up just full of epoxy, just
fill
to the
the-
brim, windows up.
to the brim?
Just stops where Nick is sitting. That's it.
Just stop.
To the brim. All right, with that, let's get the hell out of here. Guys, thanks for joining us. We do have a guest next week. Dan?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah?
We do.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's confirmed.
Do it tell
We're
him.
good.
Is it me again?
It's
No,
not.
No. Somebody much better.
7:48.
Somebody much better.
Do you
No,
I can
next week
kick
we're
you.
gonna have on Logan Newman of Newman Specials Woodworks.
You.
Gosh, that is better.
He's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
Braden's not a guest. No, he's just
I just have the Zoom link now.
he's just a good time. It's gonna be different next week. Don't worry.
Are you gonna join us for the actual pod, or is it
Yeah,
just
we'll have
the
him on.
pre-show only?
Yeah, we'll have him on. I figured.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
I'm
BS.
going with it. I'm going with it. He knows the drill.
Does he? He doesn't know. He's only been on one podcast one time when he was on our podcast. So all the other
Ouch.
times he was on a internet-based live stream show. This is like I kept just
Is
saying
he
this
friends
at
with us?
all of WorkbenchCon. I just kept saying that. Good times.
It's a live internet experience.
Ooh. I like that.
All right.
Way to put a
Before we
twist
leave,
on it.
then I will apologize to Braden.